I'm doing pretty well, thank you.
Pretty well.
You?
Did you finish your studies at the Miami-Dade College?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's start with the interview. First, thank you for giving me this opportunity to interview you. And I am Deborah Sasha, Director of International Solidarity for Human Rights, an organization dedicated to the education of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And we have a special guest this morning, Ernesto Fraga. Ernesto has just graduated from the Honors College, Miami-Dade College, Associates of Arts in International Relations. And you're going to Pomona College. When are you going there?
Well, I'm not going because the fall it will be online. So I'm staying in Miami.
You're staying in Miami, but you're gonna be, taking courses and everything.
Yes. Pomona it's in California.
I know, it's a very prestigious college. Congratulations. And you got a scholarship to go there?
Yes. It's
Yes.
basically a full ride.
You're going to Pomona College to earn your bachelor's degree in international relations. Why international relations?
International relations because I'm a curious person. I'm very curious. So I think international relations just encompasses all my interests.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that, and also because it's a job, it's a field that it would allow me to like help people. It's centered in helping people. No matter what you do, you will be helping people.
How do you think you're going to be helping people with a career in international relations?
Well, I'm very interested in the World Food Program of the UN. So as of now, I would like to be like a policy officer for the World Food Program, and there like I'll be working with policymakers to provide food for the people in need around the world. So yeah.
Okay, and in my notes, I have that you were the editor-in-chief of a magazine or a publication, Metamorphosis.
Yes.
And we are in a kind of metamorphosis time. Everything is changing. It is appropriate name. How you, as an editor-in-chief, will describe this moment we're living in?
Well, I think it's a moment to reinvent yourself, to look at the world in a different perspective, and to look at the things we do daily in a different way. And it's just trying to adapt. It's just a moment to adapt to the times that we're living. I would just describe it as a moment to reinvent yourself.
Reinvent yourself, and how the people can reinvent themselves.
Just by taking advantage of the opportunity. You can look at the bad side of things, or you can look at the good side of things. I mean, you can just spend more time on the things that you like. Now you don't have to commute to go to school or to go to work. You can just take advantage of that time and, I don't know, read or like watch movies, or I don't know, do things that make you smarter. The fact that we couldn't have a proper graduation, that in a way it affects you. And also the fact that I will not be able to go in the fall to the school that I'm transferring, that affects my experience, because I was very excited to like take advantage of the resources that my school offered, but now it's just pretty much about classes and that's it. Yes, it affects me. And also with my family, like I have family in Cuba, and I haven't been able to visit them and spend time with them. So in a way, it has affected my family too.
Were you born in Cuba?
Yes.
Yes, can you describe your country?
My country, it's it's a pretty unique country. You
Mm-hmm.
would it's a mix of beauty and scarcity. It's a country that people reinvent themselves daily.
Every
So
day.
if you yes.
Yes,
So and
like in my country too, Venezuela. Yes.
yes, I think it will be a change, but some sectors uh, will experience a better change than others. For example, in the education industry, they will really will have to like reinvent themselves. And this online learning has like opened a new way to just learn and
Mm-hmm.
educate people. So that definitely will change. And also in the science will change completely. I mean, we're developing a vaccine in like less than a year, and that usually takes 10, 15 years. So that's a huge change in those terms. And yeah, and I think this pandemic has taught us that we are more interconnected than we thought we were. So it's definitely a lesson for that. And it has also shown some of the let's just say difficulties that
Mm-hmm.
some governments or some countries face when taking care of their people. Some things that they can improve, that they need huge improvement.
Yes, we are an interconnected, definitely interconnected world. And as we are interconnected, I want to ask you, what about human rights?
Yeah, actually, they've been affected a lot because I know, for example, that some countries have taken this time to persecute, for example, LGBTQ community, LGBTQ people, because since they are in their home, like they can't go anywhere, so they just go and arrest them and take them. Also, I know for women, the domestic violence has increased. Also, in terms of jobs, some of the issues that we work so hard, then is going a little bit back because
Oh,
of this pandemic.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's some communities that have been affected tremendously by the fact that we just need to stay at home.
Yes, and for example, our right to work, our right to health, our right to study. I cannot go out and, exercise my right to freedom of assembly right now, for example.
And also, I know too that in terms of education, some students can have that online education because their countries don't have their resources. For example, in Cuba, there is not such thing as online learning. That doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So it got pushed back, or also some people don't have technology, they don't have computers, so they're just reinventing themselves by seeing classes through the TV. My message would be to listen to the scientists. I really listen to them, all of us. And yeah, listen more to the scientists rather than the politicians, because the scientists are the ones that really know. And just take advantage of the opportunity. Just instead of focusing on the bad side of things, just take advantage of the opportunity and just stay smart. Try to do things that enrich you, and that you can learn something, and just obey the guidelines that the scientists suggest.
What do you think politicians have to, how politicians have to change in the way they communicate with the people, with the citizens? Because you said, obey the things or guidance that science is giving us, don't listen to the politicians. But we should be listening to our leaders too, because they control governments.
Demonstrate to the people that you really care about them, by doing actions. And just it's more of like leading by example. I think it's the best way, I think, to lead and to communicate to the people.
Okay, so what is your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue. Music.
Definitely. Music. I don't really have a favorite music. I like a lot of things. I like classical music. I like hip hop. I like any kind of music, really. Any kind of music. The more exotic, the better, to be honest. So if you play like Indian music, that would be really cool. Like music that I haven't even heard, that's always cool.
Okay, and what about a book that you like? Could recommend a book?
1984.
1984. I haven't read it. What is it about?
Oh, it's about this dystopian world where like the government basically it's always seeing you. It has like a famous quote saying, "Big Brother is seeing you. Big Brother is watching you." So everything is controlled by the government. It's by George Orwell.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I remember. Yes, I got it. Okay. And don't you think this world is a little bit like that right now? Everybody's watching us.
Yeah, that's why I liked it, because when I read it, I was impressed. I was, okay, this is actually what's happening, and he wrote it years ago. So in a way he saw the future in a way.
You're going from Miami to California to study in another college. What would you bring to that college in the future from what you learned here in Miami at Miami-Dade College?
I think I'll bring a new perspective, definitely, because of my background, the things I lived through. I also bring diversity, again, because of my country, my background. I bring leadership. I love leadership. I'll definitely be involved in campus doing all sorts of stuff. I bring like a new energy, to get things done. I love getting things done, and I love seeing a problem, like identifying a problem and then solve it. So I think I bring that type of way to see the world.
Okay, how old are you?
19.
Wow, congratulations, Ernesto. And we were going to the Camino de Santiago. Ernesto got a scholarship, travel scholarship with International Solidarity for Human Rights. We were ready to go. We were training to go. We were, making a lot of plans about this trip to El Camino de Santiago.
That's actually one of the things that how this pandemic affected me too, that I couldn't go. I was really looking forward to it. I think I was very looking forward to it because I wanted to develop more my sense of empathy, and also to know more about human rights through the lectures, and having that time to like reflect as you walk.
Don't lose hope. Maybe Maybe no. I am sure you will go with us to the Camino de Santiago.
Yes, for sure. For sure, I'll call you.
Okay, and keep in touch. And I wish you all the best, really. And keep being the wonderful guy you are, intelligent. You are very focused on what you want to achieve. And we wish you all the success in your future endeavors. And see you soon. Bye.